y'all. Hey, so we was talking about hustle and hustling, how artists grind and how you choose artists. But then we started talking about a difference in the hustle between Broward artists and Miami artists. And you were saying something to me earlier that I found quite interesting. So elaborate on that a little bit.
And like I said, I'm not from South Florida, so what I say may be wrong. But from my standpoint, my team, where we sit at with it is like Broward artists are more internet. They work with the blogs a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Which where Dade County, Miami artists, they're more strip club. They like to push their music through the clubs and DJs and stuff like that. But when you go to Broward, to me, it's more supportive up there. It's more campaigning. It's more, you'll see 10 guys campaigning one artist,
right,
rather than it's 10 guys and all of them are 10 artists.
Right.
So I just feel like Miami's hustle is kind of like 2005-ish, 2010-ish,
right,
which Broward is more, their street artists are more engaged with the internet. More shit is going viral in Broward, as far as hip hop goes.
So as far as Miami artists are concerned, in your opinion, they probably just need to step their internet savviness more.
Definitely.
Get more into the blogging, get more into social media.
Definitely. And I'm not saying that Miami artists got to fuck with Say Cheese, but it's just like if you're on the internet, you see definitely more what's going on in Broward. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the cultures are different. I mean, of course, and they have Kodak, so that's a big cheat. That's a big cheating code. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I feel like Miami artists are a little bit behind right now. When Broward, they on the up and up right now. Okay. But I fuck with Miami, man. I can shout out 30, 40 underground artists that no blogger can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think you came to Miami before you started hanging out in Broward. You came to Miami. I remember you was on your scooter.
You was one of the first people I met in Miami with the Stepsisters.
Right. So you actually came down here, and I remember your team recorded a video for them, like on the iPhone.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them.
So I've been, like I said,
you tapped in early. You drove all the way from Texas to come interview the Stepsisters. So already that showed what kind of determination you
Right. And I could have came and interviewed the icebergs and the bar greasies, but I was coming to Miami and trying to build more of the, you know what I'm saying, like the people who was working.
Right.
So,
because I remember you telling me you like to discover artists that people don't have an opinion about yet, so you could kind of introduce them to your platform.
Yeah. So it's like I could have came to Miami and got all the hot niggas. The Ferrari Fred, shout out to him, and a lot of other big artists, the Kid Omar, shout out to him. But I was coming to Miami trying to like create people who didn't have that voice. Something like you doing now. That's why I said I salute what you doing. Because Miami's a market that people come to, Rolling Loud and all these different holidays, and they not really knowing what's going on. So it's like Miami's a place that when they come to Miami, they need to know what the fuck going on. Right. So I want to help with that, and I like what you're doing.
So as far as I know you've been coming to Miami for at least 5 years, but it probably has been longer. But I think that
2016. Okay, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. And like I said, you was riding around town on your scooter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, making moves, and we seen like how Say Cheese went from unknown to now like the top blog, one of the top blogs in the nation that's breaking artists. So how does that make you feel though?
I'm still hungry. I look at people like Breakfast Club and Shade Room and Vlad TV and like all these big people who are top 5, like Complex, and it just keeps me motivated. It keeps me hungry. I don't even look at it as like I'm the top. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shit, I'm just chilling right now with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning from you. You learning from me. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to keep a level head, and I don't ever think I'm as big as I am. You know what I'm saying? I love to travel to places where people don't know me to keep expanding. If I keep going to the same place trying to put on, or if I stay in my city trying to put on for the city, I'm preaching to the choir.
Right.
So I gotta go elsewhere and build. You know what I mean?
So now I remember you saying that. So this is like your 8th year with Say Cheese.
Yeah.
And you started off on YouTube and Twitter. And then I think you said Facebook or what?
Facebook, YouTube,
Instagram.
Yeah.
So kind of like even moving on to like the internet savviness, like you was talking about, like you basically started your business on YouTube, taking advantage of social media.
Yeah. Traveling. Traveling and documenting everything, all my interviews, everything, freestyles, all that.
And this is like your 8th year. So to me, that says commitment. Being committed to your brand.
Yep. Being patient.
Because it wasn't always popping.
No, hell no.
But you stuck to it.
Stuck to it, even when people didn't believe in it. Sometimes you're not even going to see the results but it's all going to work out in the end. You just got to keep going, you know. And at the beginning, the numbers don't matter. You can get 20 views in the beginning, 30 views in the beginning, but you're going to end up getting that viral interview, and then it's going to shoot your shit up. Everybody's going to go watch all your old shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the numbers don't matter. Even when I interview people nowadays, I don't even watch the numbers. I used to refresh and watch the numbers go up, but now the numbers don't even matter. I'm just working I'm on to the next one. You feel me? So yeah, just discipline.
All right. So now, how do you feel about like you said, you took that from grinding 8 years into building your social network into, like, I think it's one of the top blogs in the nation, one of the top blogs in the world for breaking new artists. And now you're expanding that. I see you doing real estate. Yeah. You signing artists. You partnering with artists.
Right.
So how has it? Because I remember you said you quit your job when you was broke. Yeah. You was living with your mom.
Yep.
And you set out to do this. Yeah. From where you are now, looking back, what are you saying, like, I'm glad I did that one thing that just helped me propel to get to where I'm at now?
The one thing I'm glad I continued to do when I was down was I didn't get distracted. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go on Instagram these days and you see all these beautiful women, these niggas driving Lambos and wearing all the designer clothes. I stayed disciplined. That's the number one word, is staying disciplined. And nowadays on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you see all this shit going on, and then you start to try to keep up with people. Right. So I stopped keeping up with people. You look what I'm wearing now. I'm wearing a little ass. I got this little shit from pawn shop, like $200. But I'm not insecure with myself. I love myself, so I've never tried to keep up with other people.
So you think artists allow themselves to be distracted by the success of others?
Definitely,
and
man.
they try to keep up with that and burn themselves out.
Man, trust me. Yes, niggas burn themselves out because they want to keep up and they think, oh, this is a competition. When we all on our own, we're all going at a different, rate. You know what I'm saying? So niggas just gotta stop comparing your success to other people. It's all gonna take a different amount of time to get on. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to keep up with niggas, and that's how a lot of these niggas go broke.
So we'll use in Miami the City Girls, for example, right?
Yeah.
You got a lot of females in Miami that was rapping and, doing their thing. Yeah. And boom, here come the City Girls. One record, boom, signed, taking off. I think a lot of females are probably a little bit disgruntled in their feelings.
That could be discouraging.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How did this happen? Like, I've been busting my ass for the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Yeah. And these girls that was not even taking rap seriously just kind of took off on us. Yeah. So to them, that's a lot of discouragement because they feel like the game is like not fair. But
life isn't fair.
Right.
Life isn't fair. It doesn't matter. Look, it matter. I don't care what y'all say about the City Girls or anybody. Blueface, I see people bash all these people. Right. It's not about being the best.
The artists that come up quick and like in a year, they bash them.
It's not about being the best, because we always hear, I'm the best rapper. I know you hear it a lot. Right. It's not about being the best. It's about being the best known at what you do. Right. I guarantee you right now there's a nigga out here better than LeBron and Michael Jordan, but nobody knows him. If nobody knows you, nobody cares. Right. So that's why it's so important to promote yourself. And when you become, it's all about promoting yourself and about being the best known at what you do. Who gives a fuck if you're the best? Get known, get popular, get busy. It's all about your network. And this game is all about affiliation. Who do you know? Who do you know?
So it's all about...
The City Girls, for one, are likable people. They're entertaining. And then you got to understand who they're affiliated to. You know what I mean? It's all about affiliation.
So I always tell people, even with something like the City Girls, like, a lot of stars had to align for that to happen. So, it wasn't on them alone.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of things had to happen, a lot of timing. Like, people had to be in town at the right time. Connections were made to even get them.
That's what I'm exactly.
Like, a lot of things happened to make that happen. So artists shouldn't beat themselves up about them not receiving that opportunity. Like, use that as motivation.
Motivation.
Because if it can happen to them in a blink of an eye, it can happen for you in a blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. No, that's a fact. Like you, man. This game ain't fair.
The game ain't fair.
And this is the most oversaturated industries in the world.
I always say this. I'm like, when niggas see the flash and they see it and they want to get in, so I always be like, well, why y'all don't want to be boxers? Because Floyd Mayweather showing his millions of niggas don't want to get beat up.
Man, for real.
Y'all can't fight.
For real.
So niggas think they can rap because Floyd showing millions of dollars. Y'all don't want to box?
Exactly. Everybody want to rap.
Everybody want to rap.
Because it looks so easy.
It looks so
like,
easy.
People don't see what all these artists went through before.
Exactly.
All of y'all favorite rappers were once nobody, just like y'all, just like anybody. So it's like all we see is the glitz and glamour and the cars and bitches and the YouTube views, but y'all don't understand how much work people put in before. These artists are not industry plants. They was grinding.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So the term industry plant, explain to people what that is. A lot of people hear it, but they don't know what that means.
I feel like industry plan is a good. I mean, to me, an industry plan is a good thing. It's an industry plan is really when people see your vision before you're really popping for real, and you have a situation. You know what I mean? You pretty much have a situation before. You know what I mean?
It's kind of pre-planned.
It's pre-planned.
You
yeah.
fit something that was already built. It's like somebody has a Ferrari that's know they're going to win a race, but we need a driver.
Right. Definitely, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But
you just get in this car. It's already programmed to win.
Right.
We need somebody that can fit in the seat really well, that knows how to handle the curves.
But sometimes even industry plans aren't as big as they supposed to be.
Right.
Nothing's guaranteed, man. Like, nothing's guaranteed. That's why everybody wants to do it, because it's like, it's the luck of the draw. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so last words, man. We're gonna get back to vibing. Anything? I want to talk to the Miami artists though. Just give Miami artists your last piece of advice on what they can do to, like, up their stocks a bit.
Network. I mean, I know it sounds cliche, but Miami artists.
That's it, bro. You just said it. Network.
Network.
Niggas need to get out here and network.
Network.
Stop thinking they too cool to come out the industry.
Nah, definitely.
Stop thinking you too cool to go to Miami Live. Stop thinking you too cool to stop going to these open mics. Like, pull up. You an artist. Pull up. That's it, man. We out.